It's your boy, Big Baby Jonathan, coming at you guys with a live pre-game talk with Big Baby Jonathan. It's the Lakers versus the Denver Nuggets in my house city. Lakers are at 11-7, and the Denver Nuggets are at 12-5. It's gonna be a very competitive matchup for both teams. It's not gonna be easy, easy win for the Lakers. It's gonna be very high competitive, very entertaining game. Keys to the game: play defense, play with passion, play with energy. Do not come in lackadaisical. I didn't know this until I researched it. The Lakers are ninth in defensive efficiency. So that's the defense has improved since Tyson Chandler got there, and our defense has been improving the last couple games, and we don't have lapses anymore in defense. I know sometimes we do, but towards the third and fourth quarter, we switch it and play better defense. We're talking more. We're fighting through screens because a lot of times we didn't fight through screens the first couple games of the season, the first 15 games of the season. But now we're developing habits to play defense, play with energy, play with passion, and also limit the turnovers. If you do not limit the turnovers tonight, you will lose. If you have 18 tonight, Denver will capitalize off those turnovers. So we have to limit them. Let's make better passing decisions because if we do not, it's going to be a long game. And free throws, 50%, and we're 25th in free throws. That's unacceptable. We got to work on that. And I'm also interested to see how Lonzo performs because he didn't play in the fourth quarter. So I think he's going to have a good game tonight because he always plays well against Denver. Guarded Jamal Murray really well in that game. In the fourth quarter, Jamal Murray went 4 for 12. So that's good. So I'm really happy about that. And I want to see something from Kyle Kuzma tonight. I want him to see him post up more, play with passion, and I want him to have a good bounce back game. I know he did good against Utah, but I want him to improve on the defensive side of the ball because the defensive side of the ball is his Achilles heel. A lot of people are like, oh, you need to play better defense. His defense has improved last couple games, so I want to see him improve on the defensive end, defensive side of the court. And it's going to be an interesting game. Really looking forward to the matchup between LeBron and number 15 from the Nuggets. I forgot his name. He's a European player, but I forgot his name. Number 15, jersey. That's going to be a competitive matchup, too, because sometimes I know Luke Walton's going to go small tonight. He always does against Denver for some odd reason, which he shouldn't. He should play JaVale McGee or Tyson Chandler, because if you have Tyson Chandler in or JaVale McGee, switch those two veterans out in and out each quarter, and whoever's having a strong defensive performance out of them two, you got to play them in the fourth. Because I'm tired of the small ball lineup. The small ball lineup is not working. They need to fix it. They need to do something different to make this team better. Because this team is becoming a great team down the stretch. And I think that we're going to finish third in the West Conference. A lot of people have been asking me today, where do you think the Lakers will finish? And I thought about it. I say third because I have a feeling I'm going to get to why I think they're going to be third. I'm also going to tell you who's going to be number 2 seed. Number 2 seed is going to be Houston. I think Houston's going to catch fire. I know they're struggling right now, but I know that they're going to play well, get that chemistry going, and get camaraderie, and get better. And I think they're going to be number 2. We're going to be 3 because I think that, I don't know, I just got this feeling we're going to be number 3. It's just that we're going to get our chemistry during that December road trip. When we go on that long game road trip in December, that's going to tell us how we're going to do the rest of the season. I'm not worried right now. That 9-game road trip when we're in New York, Boston, Cleveland again, like when we go all around the East Coast, that will be our chemistry road trip. I want to see how we do on that road trip. Also, I want to see us improve for tonight and future forward. Improve on limit turnovers, make free throws, and execute well in the fourth quarter. Because if you don't execute in the fourth quarter, you won't win. They went scoreless with about 2 minutes left in the game. Actually, it was 2 minutes and 35 seconds to be exact. When we went scoreless, it was tied up 104. But that could be a good learning curve because there's going to be nights, like I keep saying, Laker Nation, there's going to be nights where we are not in rhythm offensively. So you're going to have to do different things as a player and as a teammate to get in rhythm and get chemistry Yep. Shout out to Make the Lakers Great Again. Yep. Shout out to you, bro. Appreciate it. Yeah, most definitely, man. It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be a tough, but I think we can do it, man. And what is your thoughts about all these trade speculations? Do you think Laker Nations are overreacting? I think Laker Nation. Sometimes Laker Nation overreacts about trade rumors. It's like Lakers are not gonna make a trade. Stephen A. Smith on First Take today think the Lakers should trade Brandon Ingram and Alonzo Ball. No, Lakers are not gonna go what sports analysts say or fans. I don't think Matt Johnson's really looking through Twitter and being like, "Oh, okay, Lakers want to trade Lonzo Ball for Kevin Walker. All right, I'll do that." No, he's gonna do what's best for the team. He's gonna do what's best for the team. I keep telling Laker fans this every single podcast and every single video. Lakers are not gonna make a trade right now unless it helps them win right now or the future. But also, you gotta be lookout, Laker Nation. December 15th is when you can trade players that you either acquired or signed in the offseason. So I don't know, but there might be some on around the NBA, but not the Lakers part. There might be some trades in December around other teams, not the Lakers, because I don't think the Lakers are gonna make a trade until the offseason. And I think a lot of people, Laker fans, have been asking me on Twitter, what players do you think the Lakers would trade for? I think we're gonna trade for Anthony Davis, because I think he's gonna want out of New Orleans. I think he wants out of New Orleans, and we're gonna do it in the offseason. The only players I'm trading for Anthony Davis, we're gonna have to do it. Laker Nation, if we want to get Anthony Davis, we're gonna have to give up Kuzma, Ingram, and Hart and a pick. I would offer that not right now, in the offseason. Ingram, Kuzma, Hart, and a pick for Anthony Davis. I'm not gonna trade Lonzo Ball for Anthony Davis. You know why? Because I think Lonzo Ball is gonna be a superstar in this league. He's gonna be like a better version of Jason Kidd. So that's why I don't want to trade him, because we need a true point guard. I'm tired of this forward/point guards. I want a true point guard like a Jason Kidd. But like I stated, I would trade Kuzma, Ingram, Hart, and 2 first-round picks for Anthony Davis. I wouldn't be surprised if that's the offer soon as free agency is around the corner. Yeah, make the Lakers great again. I agree with you on that one, man. But I'm gonna get to your question in a second, bro. Get back to the Anthony Davis trade rumors in offseason. I think we're gonna offer Kuzma, Ingram, Hart, and 2 first-round picks, because Anthony Davis is gonna ask out of New Orleans, and I think the top 3 teams are Lakers, Knicks, and I think the Sixers. But I don't know why the Sixers would want him. The only way I'm thinking, Joel Embiid and Anthony Davis trade each other, Anthony Davis for Joel Embiid. And for the Pelicans, that actually might be a good trade for both teams. But personally, I think it's a tough one. I think Anthony Davis is better than Joel Embiid, because Anthony Davis is a dominant big man. I know Joel Embiid could have nights where he goes 34, 15, but Anthony Davis' defense is unreal. I don't know. He's just a great player to me. Lakers are going to do that, hopefully, in the offseason. But yeah, make the Lakers great again. I agree with you. His offense is coming, but he's a very underrated defender, in my opinion. A lot of people on First Take, Undisputed, all these sports talk shows saying Lonzo's the bust. His defense is great. It's underrated. You see when Lonzo was guarding Damian Lillard went 2 for 11. And when he guarded Colin Sexton, went 2 for 12. And when he guarded Isaiah Cannon, he went like 1 for 12 in the fourth quarter. All those players I just mentioned, Lonzo was guarding them in the fourth quarter, and they struggled. So Lonzo Ball's defense has improved tremendously. It was tremendous last season, but it's way who do you think? Yeah, I think we should, but I'm gonna get into that after I recap what I was talking about earlier. I think everybody just looks at Lonzo, oh, he can't shoot. He does little things to make his teammates better. Plays defense. So he knows how to switch really well. Against the Magic in Orlando, he guarded all 5 positions and switched every one of them. That's talented right there. Like what? And I'm going to say this right now, Laker Nation. Markelle Fultz is a bust. Lonzo Ball is better than Markelle Fultz and De'Aaron Fox. I don't care if De'Aaron Fox is averaging 16 and 6. I'm telling you, Lonzo's gonna be special, man. I know what I'm talking about. I see greatness in Lonzo. He's just that he needs to be more aggressive, which I know he's being more aggressive. And we'll see what he does there tonight against Denver. But make the Lakers great again. Yeah, I think we'll go get Kevin Durant, man. And it's funny because Kevin Durant blocked me on Instagram last night, or during the Thanksgiving holiday. I said, "Hope you have a happy Thanksgiving. Come to LA." That the message gets deleted, and I get blocked. So all those messages are gone. Don't have any more. But he blocked me on Instagram. So if he doesn't come to the Lakers, blame me. Now I'm just playing. But yeah, man, I think we'll get Kevin Durant at the end of the day. LeBron and Kevin Durant, Lonzo Ball, Kyle Kuzma, Brandon Ingram. If we get Kevin Durant with this young core, and we try out, see how this young core fits with KD and LeBron, we could get to the finals next season. We can get to the finals next season and perhaps win the championship next season. If we get Kevin Durant next season, we're going to the finals. I don't care about what Golden State does. I don't care if they get Kawhi Leonard or re-sign the two superstars that they have in Cousins and Klay Thompson. We will go to the finals, guaranteed, because Kevin Durant is not the best, but I think the best scorer of all time. He can pull up from 30 on you or 40 on you. That's how great he is. He can get to the rim, bro. You think so? Make the Lakers great again. That's actually an interesting thing. Kevin Durant comes to LA, then Brandon Ingram and Kuzma might be out. So that's why I think the offer that I stated earlier about Anthony Davis, Kuzma, Ingram, and a pick and heart for Anthony Davis, that would be actually a good Anthony Davis, Kevin Durant, LeBron. If we get them, and you know what Laker haters are going to say? Oh, you ruined the NBA. I'm not really worried about Laker haters. They come in my mentions all the time. I'm not worried about them. But, yeah. What was I talking about? Oh. What do you got? Make the Lakers great again. Do you think the Lakers should if we get rid of Luke in the offseason, what coach would you want? I say we should go after Mark Jackson or try to let me tell you who I think we should trade for. Either go get Mark Jackson or you're going to think I'm crazy. Go get Derek Fisher or Lionel Hollins and maybe even trade for Greg Popovich. I would trade three first-round picks for Greg Popovich. You're going to think I'm crazy, but I would trade 3 first-round picks and a player for Greg Popovich. If you put Greg Popovich with Anthony Davis, LeBron James, Kevin Durant, that's a dynasty right there. That is a dynasty. But is that going to happen? Probably not. But we just have to be patient, Laker Nation. I know a lot of times we get excited about speculation and stuff, but we have to be patient with this front office. I trust this front office tremendously. I trust Rob Pelinka, Magic Johnson, Jeannie Buss. Shout out to you, Jeannie Buss, for everything you do for the Lakers and the Laker fans. Really appreciate you. And shout out to Magic, man. Appreciate you too. If you're watching this, but you're probably not, appreciate you. Same with you, Rob Pelinka. If you're watching this, but you're probably not, appreciate you, man. Keep up the great work. We just have to be patient with the front office. And Luke Walton too. And I think Magic Johnson said that in the media so he can get Luke to play better. Not, I'm gonna fire you. It's just to get a fire under him and coach better. And this meeting, everybody's taking this meeting out of proportion before middle of the season, because it's just a regular meeting. Like if you're at school or work or anywhere, if you have your own business, you have meetings with companies. This meeting is, I know he yelled at them, but sometimes in meetings, you yell at each other, but it's all good. But I'm going to end this post-game talk. Big Baby Jonathan, if you have any questions, leave them in the comment section down below. If you want to follow me on Twitter, I'm going to leave my Twitter link in the description. Yeah, appreciate everybody tuning in live. Shout out to Make the Lakers Great Again. Follow me on Twitter, man. Big Baby Jonathan. Peace out, Laker Nation.